Ernal Foster of Hatteras recalls riding out the 1933 storm at the Green Island Gunning Club. Mr. Foster was interviewed in 1988 by Amy Glass for the Southern Oral History program. The Outer Banks Community Foundation provided funds to digitize the original recording.
Green Island Gunning Club. It was across the Hatteras on the side of Cook Island. I was down fishing and the weather got bad. My father wanted me to bring the boat home. We was fishing down on the sound net. We keep our boat down there. So what happened? He said on Thursday, we better take the boat home. We're going to have a storm. I said, well, I'll stay down with my brother. He was small. He was about 13 years old. I had him with me. I said, I'll stay down there tonight. Well, and then next morning, it was getting bad. I didn't have enough gas to come home on. Because they're supposed to bring gas too. So I went in this club, gunning club, Green Island Gunning Club. So then that evening, it got so bad, it was only when the sea got so rough, it come across the beach, and my boat broke loose. I lost my boat. They went in the sign and wind shifted and come back on the marsh. So that night it got so bad, it was in the kitchen, dining room, and the tide got up to the top of the table, the dining room table. We had a dog there, a pointer, and we put him on top of the table. He was floating around in the dining room, the table was. The little bar had the coils into it, come across the creek on the southeast side. The sea smashed it in the building. It knocked the side out of the building. So then we had to leave, go on the roof. So we went to the bathroom, go on the roof. When we got up, I passed the boy there. Everybody got on but me. I passed the dog to the guy. By that time, the little building that kept supplies in all the groceries, and it was leaving the main building. And I got out, when I jumped off of that as it was going down on the other building. And we spent the night on the roof. The wind was northeast, and we had a loo with a big dining part right underneath the windows of the upstairs. And that was loo that night. We stayed on the roof on the whole night. You could hear them breakers coming across the beach. They're making that noise, they'll make a lot of noise. They come in smashing the building. Go up, then it lean over. So it got going over so much, so I told one of the boys that we would stay all night, which I wasn't expecting to see daylight. I knew we were going to be all destroyed. Of course, no place to go. We were surrounded by breakers coming across the beach, the ocean. Tide was so high there. And so next morning, it calmed down. And I went down to my boat. Well, then it was, of course, then it was right in the eye of it. It was just as calm as it could be. Always when it gets calm, you know you're in the eye of a storm. And I went down to my boat and I looked in the sound, and it looked like about 4 foot higher than the other water coming. And by the time I got back to the building, but when I got there, it was almost to my shoulders. Water was coming so high. And I got in, we went upstairs, and you couldn't walk. This boat was canting so bad. And we got in the room and stayed there all day. That evening it calmed down and started moving pretty fast. And so then we had enough meat. It was Friday. Nobody was hungry, no water. Nobody was hungry and thirsty. So about 3 or 4, around 4 o'clock, I went down, peeled around in the, and I found a can of sausage meat. Big can. The name of it was Foster Sausage. That's the name of it. Used to sell it around here. It was good sausage meat. And I found a can of peaches. Everything was tore up. All the boats around, everything was wrecked. There was no communication. Nobody couldn't get in touch with us. Between us and the Coast Guard station was the internet cut through. We were cut off. So in the afternoon, we finally got one of the little boats started. They had a little small one, about 22-foot skids. They used to take care of hunters in the blind so they could shoot. So we got one of them running, and that's what we come home in. That's got home about 3 o'clock that Sunday afternoon. Because all people and everybody knew we was all gone. Nobody was expecting to ever see us anymore. Everyone on the shore side we come in, they saw us coming. Fish houses out there in the sun, didn't have harbors, then they was all gone. Everything was, see a stake sticking there and a stake sticking there, that's all was left. And our kitchen there, it went off the blocks. So this place was tore up pretty bad, but nobody was hurt. It's a 1933 storm.